What's up, Force Chunkies? Gary Cook here, and man, we have a lot of stuff to unbox today, and show off. We've gotten two, four, I think we got like 6 or 7 Funko Pops between going to conventions, my birthday, and Thanksgiving weekend that we have acquired. We have a giant mystery box that I picked up at Galaxycon. It paid $30 for it. There is a guaranteed 80 with a max of 100 in the box I got. So we'll see if that value holds up. We got some comic books that I got a great deal on that we'll take a look at and talk about. And then a great new cosplay prop for my Han Solo cosplay. An awesome new blaster that some of you may have seen on social media because I was really excited when I got that one. So I just couldn't help but share a pic of that early with you all. So we're going to go ahead and dive on in and jump on over to the hand cam so you guys can get a look at everything before we dig into it. I hope you're ready because this is going to be an adventure.
Alright guys, take a look at our haul here. We've got a lot of stuff. And we're going to go over all of it here shortly before we hop into doing it. So in the Funko Pops, as you can see, we got a Nin Nub here. Pretty standard one. We've got the exclusive GameStop sticker on it, so that's pretty sweet. Add to the collection. Under him, we have a Han Solo here, who was from the 2017 Galactic Convention exclusive. And next to him we have the lovely Padme, who was a Funko 2018 Spring Convention exclusive. Then we also picked up here a Range Trooper. And under that is a Darth Vader. Zoom out. Over on this side, we have a Tobias Beckett and a Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi, so an old man Luke. It's a little hard to see there with how the lighting is here, but we'll get a closer look at him here in a bit. Then these are the comics we got. There's a whole stack of them here. It is volumes 1 through 5 of Dr. Aphra. We only paid $25 for all 5 of them, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Then below that is the blaster for the cosplay for Han Solo, which looks ridiculously sweet. This was done by Howl FX, I believe their name is, but we'll definitely be double checking that and toss a link below to all their stuff because they did some sweet work at that con for all kinds of sci-fi weapons. And then of course, the big boy, the mystery box. So we're going to go ahead here and switch back to the main cam and dig right into all of these. So I'll see you over there.
Alright guys, so that was the close-up look. We got some really cool stuff here. So we're going to start with the comic books because they're going to be the quickest to go through. So it's Doc Aphra, which has been one of my favorite characters to come out of the Marvel takeover of Star Wars, and she is awesome. So I've had a couple of her books, but single issue collecting has never been my strong suit. But I really wanted to get the full thing, so I found issue trade paperback 1 there. This is number 5. I got 1 through 5, and they were all on sale with a buy 4 for $20 and then $5 each. So I was able to get all 5, which means I'm only missing volume 6, which I believe is the last volume. So that's the only one left I have that I need to hunt down to have the full trade paperback series of Dr. Aphra. So I'm really excited to dive into these. As I finish off a trade, we will be doing a review of it on the website. So keep your eyes out for that if you're curious about the comic and haven't read it yet, or if you just want my thoughts on it. So I'm really excited to jump into those. We will have a bunch more Doc Afra news coming to the channel, as well as when I was at GalaxyCon, they had 2 panels, one of which that I really caught my interest was called Closet Cosplay, and it was how to do cosplay on a budget, how to sort out items and things like that online, and do really cool cosplays cheap. So I've kind of accepted the challenge to do my next cosplay on a total budget, only using secondhand items from used stores, army surplus, places like that, and not paying for anything to be custom built or purchased brand new from the internet or from any suppliers. So I'm working on putting together the list of things I need, and then I'm going to be doing a gender-bent Doc Afra, hopefully for conventions in January, if not by January, hopefully February, to show it off. But I'll be detailing the whole journey of that on the website as I go through both video, podcast, and blog posts. So keep an eye out, as I'll kind of be doing a pretty big overview of the panel I saw there, how we're going to go about doing this, and the plan for getting as close to 501st perfect as we can, using only thrift stores and secondhand material. So we'll see how that goes. But stay tuned, that should be a lot of fun. And more Doc Afra, to me, good content. So going from there, we'll look at the Cosplay Blaster here in the camera. As you can see, it's very detailed, really nice work all the way around. The paint job on it is really good. It's a little big for the Han Solo holster I have, so I need to see if that's because my holster isn't replica movie scale, or if this is just a little big, and make a few adjustments on that, as it did have trouble strapping in. I may just need a longer strap to make it work. There are a few little details I'll probably work on, like I want to probably putty in the 2 screw holes in the handle some, so you don't see those when it's sitting in my pocket, and just paint over it brown there so you don't notice them as much, because I did notice in some of the pictures from the convention when it was in my holster, the 2 screw holes were very noticeable. But I'm thinking if I putty them, I can make those disappear pretty good by matching it. So when I decide to do that, I'll show you guys an update of that gun, and we'll see how that comes out. To just kind of, that was my only complaint about it. Other than that, it came out really good. Howl FX does great work. All their guns and props looked amazing. It's just those 2 screw holes that kind of hold it together that I'm kind of like, I don't like having those there. So I'll probably just do a little bit of touch up of those of my own just to cover them up, and then it should be pretty much a nearly screen accurate Han Solo blaster to use for Star Wars stuff. So I'm excited about that. With that being said, let's jump into some Funkos, one of which is Han Solo. We'll start with him since we're just talking about him. So this here is pretty cool. It is the 2017 Galactic Convention exclusive. And it has a bobble, of course, that it says. All the basic kind of Funko packaging. In the series, there's quite a few. But we're going to go ahead and pop it open here and take a look at it. And see what all, anything special here. It does come with a Smuggler's Bounty official sign-up card. That as well, if you guys want me to do Smuggler's Bounty, if these videos are something that interests you, let me know in the comments below, and I'll look into setting up Smuggler's Bounty so we can do a mystery box every month and just kind of unbox it here on the channel. So we've got our Han. He bobbles. He looks good. I like it. Han is probably one of my 2 favorite characters from the original trilogy, the other being Boba Fett. So I love getting Han stuff. I do have the standard Han here. So let's take a look at them next to each other. So this is the standard Han that you can get as just a generic Funko, and this is the exclusive one. They both have bobbleheads. The detail on the hair in the exclusive is a whole lot more, as it's kind of just flat with a part on the normal. And this one has a lot more detail in it. The vests look the same. The exclusive does have the Stormtrooper belt on, which is something the normal one doesn't have. And he also has the Stormtrooper blaster rifle as opposed to his normal blaster. A couple small differences, but that's really cool though that they're pretty close, and you can definitely see the uptick in quality for the exclusive. So we'll add him up to the shelf here next to the other Han. And now I just noticed this too, sitting them down, is the exclusive Han. His face is a bit paler than the normal Han, which is a bit more pinkish tint to it. So that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that to be a different skin tone, but that's pretty cool. Next up, we have Padme, who through the Clone Wars and the outside material is probably my favorite character from the prequels. I just really loved how her character kind of grew in that series and out of it, and she became one of my favorites. So this is a 2018 Spring Convention exclusive from Funko, from theirs. So we're gonna pop her open. So we will move these boxes off. Ooh, we're dropping everything. All right, off to the side. So that is what she looks like, which is pretty good. Good detail in the hair. I like the exclusives, the detail they do add to things. And she's got her white outfit on. The one thing I have noticed, they do the body is very small on the female ones, because that's the same as my Leia here, I noticed, is they are both very skinny with the large heads compared to the guys who are a little bit more, I wouldn't call it proportioned, but they look closer in size to their heads. But that's cool. She's got the whole white outfit on, so this is definitely her fighting outfit. Got the belt, the blaster rifle. Solid piece to add to the collection. Another nice exclusive for the Funkos. Then we have the last of the exclusives, which was Neenub, which is the GameStop exclusive one when The Force Awakens came out. Which looks like it also has another bounty box card inside of it. Actually has 2 bounty box cards. No, it is a background card. So we'll add this to the box collection. This is really cool. Neenub, it's got the helmet, lots of details on it. Really awesome. They got the face flaps in there that you can see pretty distinctly from the helmet. Flight, typical Rebel flight suit on them. Got the red leader, the Red Squadron logos. Very nice, very cool. Little new nub for the collection, which is desperately needed. Alien diversity is something my collection could definitely use more of. So let's jump into a pop from the Solo movie. Good old Tobias Beckett. He was a really cool character in it. I enjoyed him a lot. He was kind of cool getting to see kind of Han's mentor in action on the big screen. Whoop. We are dropping things left and right here. It's an unboxing show for sure, folks. So this here is Tobias. Good detail on him. I like the he's in the greens that they took off of the Mud Troopers when they made their daring escape from the war. Got the facial hair. Very nice. Move on closer there so you can all see a bit. So then the last 3, we will start with Lord Vader himself and the enjoy some of the dark side. Find a new home for all these boxes that I'm getting. That's always the worst part, is where do I store the boxes? So here is Vader. He looks good. He's got his normal pose going on. Got the helmet's got a nice shine to it. Very cool. I think this is my first. Yes, this is my first. Second. Only my second Darth Vader in my collection. The other one I have is the 40th anniversary collector's Kenner type figure edition that is over on that side of the room that I'll show you guys sometime. So yeah, I don't have many Vaders, surprisingly. I have a lot of Rebel and Resistance, working on building up my Imperial side, which is kind of funny since most of my cosplays tend to be on the Imperial side, that my collection has the fewest of them in it at the moment. So this is the Range Trooper now. I believe he's also from the Solo movie, if I remember correctly. But I like the weathering on the armor. It looks pretty used to show off the different white shades. Got the nice looking blaster rifle there and the helmet with the gold visor. Looks clean. I like it. Gives me my second or third Stormtrooper now. I have a Flame Trooper and a First Order Shock Trooper somewhere as well. Yeah. And then last but not least in the Funkos is Old Man Luke. This is the Force Awakens version of him. When he is on his little planet being a hermit. He's got... Whoop! We knocked everything. Fell off his stand even that time. So... Screen's froze, so I couldn't see it. He's got his walking staff. Hold him up here. He's got the whole backpack is nice too. Pretty detailed backpack on him there. He's got the sticks. He does not like staying on that stand. Goodness. He's got the sticks there. You've got the little milk and all of that in the back. The hair's got some nice detail to it. You can definitely see the increase in quality as they go forward in the Pops, from when they were very smooth-headed and things like that to just have like kind of the right hair color and vague style, to the beard just being painted on, to this beard actually being a bit three-dimensional on his face. Definitely a nice increase. Even the eyes are now kind of popping out. The level of detail in Pops just keeps getting better and better, especially in the big ones. I am very impressed with how they have been doing with the Pops. So that does it for the small stuff. So we're going to take a quick break here to hear from this episode's sponsor, and then jump in to the big boy, the mystery box. So stick around and let's hop into that.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this week's episode. This is just a short break to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for this week's show, Anchor.fm. If you're looking to host your own podcast, talk about anything that you're passionate about, Anchor is the way to go. They make it super simple to sign up, get monetized, and spread the word of your podcast to all the podcasting platforms out there. So take a second, check them out, and enjoy the rest of this week's Force Junkies.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the big boy. We've got a Star Wars mystery box. So we only paid $30 for this box. There's a guarantee of $80 of things in here with a possibility up to $100. So we can make out really good with this. Because really just one Black Series figure and we've basically made our money's back on this. So that is awesome. So we're going to go ahead here and pop out this tab. We are opening. This is exciting. I have been looking forward to this since I got back. It has been killing me to wait this long. Unbox it. And man, do we have a lot of stuff in here. Alright. So we'll go through after this and kind of retail value everything via Amazon once we're done here, and look up all the prices and add those across the bottom of the screen. So we've got a Talking Ray plushie. Let's move her close to the mic and see if we can hear what she has to say.
What's your hurry, thief? Oh, no. The droid is not for sale. What's your hurry, thief?
That's cool. So these are Force Awakens, it sounds like. Lines for Rey. That is cool. I'm not a big plushie collector, but I might find a place for her for sure somewhere here. So I do like Rey. Let's see. Next up, we have things in here. So we got a Disney trader pin of a around here. Here we go. A little Porg. Let's see if the camera wants to focus in. There we go. A little Porg pin. I'm definitely not a big pin collector, but that is actually my first Porg in my collection. So I now officially have a Porg. Like something's got bent in here. So then we also have, is this a mug out? Okay, a Stay on Target Star Wars mug. For a, okay, it's a new, this mug is a New Hope blueprint. So it's the blueprints from the New Hope where they took out the Death Star. Got the Death Star, the TIE Fighters on one side targeting the X-Wings. And then on the other side here, you have the X-Wing going in for the kill on the Death Star. That's pretty cool. I have a number of Star Wars mugs, so that will look nice with those up there. The top of this got a little bent, but it is a Boba Fett Kenner artwork. We'll probably get a frame for that. That's pretty cool, though. What are these over here? We've got a Luke Skywalker collector pin. So this is the convention exclusive pins. So we got the Luke Skywalker one. I don't know why I'm showing them to the mic for you guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. This might be hard with the lights. If I can get it to focus. Kind of. There you go. I got past the glare of the lights. That's 2 pins so far. Okay, this will probably actually put to use. We have a Galactic Empire keychain. That's very cool. I've been needing a new keychain, so that will definitely find use. I'm excited for that. Let's see what else we got here. Something big. I don't want to save that for last. So, okay, I got a. Oh, this is cool. I have some of these already from the original trilogy that they did. It is a Carmine plate set. This one comes with BB-8, Captain Phasma, Rey, and Kylo. The one I have came with Vader, Yoda, Chewbacca, and R2-D2. So that's cool. This will fit in well with my kitchen stuff. Let's go ahead and see. Is this taped? Yes. My scissors are upstairs at the moment from Christmas decorating. But let's see if we can have a pen over here that might pop the tape for us. There we go. So let's take we'll pull out the plates and take a look. There's only 4 of them in here. So it's not the double set like my last one was. But still very cool. Box over here. So this is the Phasma plate, which is nice and awesome. One of my favorite characters from the new series, so I'm excited about that. Then we have a nice looking Rey. And an adorable BB-8 plate. My niece will love that. She's a huge, didn't mean to hit my mic there with it. She is a huge BB-8 fan, so she will greatly enjoy that one. And then I'm guessing this was a Kylo, I said? It's hard to make out. Yes. So Kylo's a bit awkwardly positioned on here, but this is Kylo. You can see his head a little bit up top. You can see a little better in the tilt the light than I could at the angle I had it. So those are the plates that came with it. So that's pretty cool. So let's get these back in the box. All right. It looks like we got one big thing left in here now. So let's see. I think we got ourselves here a Okay, so it's a Millennium Falcon pillow that you could hang from your ceiling. Huh, that's pretty cool. So we have our own Falcon. We might actually hang it up from one of the shelves back here so it's chilling in the background. That's pretty cool, pretty detailed. It's got the little antenna dish that kind of flops up and everything. You have your own plushied Millennium Falcon. Just chilling. So that's a pretty good haul. It's definitely over the $30. How much over? We will do some Amazon research and let you guys know. So this podcast will be the first one up of a series coming out of GalaxyCon that we just did. We'll have one covering the Star Wars panels we went to and just our overall impression of the con. And then also another one of the cosplay challenge that we have undertaken to cosplay on a budget out of our closet on secondhand items only. So stay tuned for both of those. And as always, I have spoken, and may the Force be with you. This has been another episode of Force Junkie, and I'm Gary Cook.